Right, prove the following identity. So the stuff on the left is generally, we're going to try and crunch that stuff up on the left and make it look like the stuff on the right. So we'll just get, we're going to square out these brackets. So that'll be 1 plus cotan theta times 1 plus cotan theta plus 1 minus cotan theta times 1 minus cotan theta equals something, right? Equals stuff on the right, which we won't touch. So looking at the left, right? So looking at the left, right, so anyway, looking at the left, put a 1 down there, put a little mark down there, and we'll have a mark down here as well to help us out. And we'll have this 1 will be multiplied by everything in the second bracket, by the whole second bracket. 1 plus cotan theta. And then the second bit, this plus cotan theta, will be multiplied by the entire second bracket again. 1 plus cotan theta plus a similar pattern here, except we have a slight difference, right? So it's going to be 1 times the entire second bracket, 1 minus cotan theta in this case. And then the second item is a minus cotan theta, and we'll be multiplying that again by the entire second bracket, 1 minus cotan theta, and stick in our equal sign. Now 1 times this here just gives us the contents of the brackets, 1 plus cotan theta, and in this case it'll be multiplied by the first item and then it'll be multiplied by the second item. So that'll be plus cotan theta times 1, which is just cotan theta, and then cotan theta then multiplied by cotan theta will be plus cotan theta squared, the whole thing squared. And that's kind of written like this when you're doing with trig identities, right? The square goes in there, cotan theta squared. So that's just shortcut for cotan theta multiplied by cotan theta. And then 1 times 1, that's no bother, that's just 1. And then 1 times minus this will give us minus cotan theta. Then we're multiplying minus cotan theta by 1, so that's going to give us a minus cotan theta. Then we're multiplying a minus by a minus, so it's going to give us a plus, and it's going to be a cotan theta with the whole thing squared. And again, just similar to a few terms ago, we put the square in here, right? So we're getting places now. Now we can add the two 1s. That gives us 2. We've 1, 2. See these cotan thetas, they cancel each other out. You see that one there put together with that one gives us 0, and this one here put together with that one there gives us 0. So all we have left now is 2 cotan theta squareds. 2 apples, 2 oranges, whatever there is, 2 of them, right? So it's plus 2 cotan theta squared. So now it's looking a lot more tidy, right? Now, if we look at this trig identity stuff up here, right, that I got from the exam sheet, well, we'll be coming there in a minute, right? We'll be looking at this one here, cotan squared plus 1 equals cos x squared. You see, because we're looking for cos x squared here on the right hand side. Now this 2 and a 2 here, this pattern, so we can pull out the 2 and factor it out. So that's 2 times 1 plus cotan squared theta equals. So this line equals that line. We just pulled out the 2 and put in brackets. You can multiply into 2 and you'll end up back here, right? So they're the same thing, different structure. Now 1 plus cotan squared theta. Look at it, it's there in the bottom of the trig identities. 1 plus cotan squared theta equals cos x squared theta. So we can just say that that's the same as 2 times cosec squared theta, which equals 2 cosec squared theta from the top there. That's it. Job done.